In this video, we'll discuss how to solve linear equations. So there's a couple different types that we'll look at. One of them is using the additive property. And these are things that you've done before. You've been doing this for years, so don't be stressed out by it. So in this example, we're going to solve for y. Negative y plus 282 equals 6. So step one, we're going to add y to both sides because we're not solving for negative y. See how this is negative y? We're not solving for negative y. We're solving for positive y. And then you simplify. So now you have 282 equals 6 plus y. Now, since 6 is keeping y from being isolated, we have to subtract 6 from both sides. When we do that, you end up with 276. So y equals 276. In this scenario, now we're not adding. See, in the last one, we only had addition, right? There was only addition. There's no multiplication, there's no division, just addition and subtraction. But now look, we have a fraction. That means division. We have 4u. That means 4 times u. So now we're talking about the multiplicative property. Step one, we want to rewrite this in a way that's easier to maneuver and manipulate. So now we write it as negative 4 over 9 times u equals 16. Step two, we can undo this by multiplying both sides by the reciprocal. So we had negative 4 over 9. Now we have negative 9 over 4. We're going to multiply negative 9 over 4 on both sides. You'll see the 9's cancel, the 4's cancel. So that gives you u. And now 9 times 16 over 4 will look. 4 goes into 16 4 times, right? You can divide 16 by 4 and you get 4, so it's going to be 9 times 4 over 1, or 36. So negative, don't forget about that negative. Negative 9 times 4 is 36. The last example is where you have multiple variables. In this example, we're going to solve for b. 5b plus 11c equals a. We'll start off by subtracting 11c from both sides. And when we simplify, that's 5b equals a minus 11c. And then remember, we're trying to get b. We're solving for b. We want to isolate b. Since 5 is keeping b from being by itself, we need to deal with the 5. Notice how the 5 is touching the b. It's not 5 plus b, it's 5b. That means 5 times b. We need to do the opposite. If 5 is multiplied by b, we need to do the opposite, which is divide. Since we want b to be isolated, we're going to divide by 5 so we can move 5 to the other side. So we divide both sides by 5 and simplify. So that 5 over 5 will cancel, and then you end up with b is equal to a minus 11c over 5. It's that simple.